a mask we put on to hide ourselves. Why do we feel more confident like this? Let's talk about that now. Automask photo. Hi everyone, we're going to be discussing masks, and in my case in the intro, glasses, and how they make us feel more confident by hiding ourselves. And ultimately, how we can take off the mask and be our true selves. How many of us, when dressing up in a costume or wearing dark glasses, a mask, or anything that hides us, makes us feel more confident? I'm sure we've all experienced it. When we dress up and put on masks, we are pretending to be someone else. When we are not ourselves, we don't know our flaws. So we either hide our flaws by a mask, or be someone else that doesn't have these flaws that we do not like about ourselves. While this can be good and fine for parties and events, what happens when we cannot feel confident at all unless we are hiding ourselves or being someone else? This is more common than we think. Sometimes we wear a mask to hide our true selves and how we look and express ourselves. We pretend to be someone we are not to fit in or for social normalcy. The truth is, there is no such thing as normal. Those that proclaim they are normal are more obedient and do what they are told versus doing their own thing. But they are just as bizarre and strange as the rest of us, since we are all unique individuals and have the right to express ourselves however we wish. No one can take that away from us. However, due to low confidence and flaws we dislike about ourselves, we hide these things under masks and costumes. Our true selves may be hidden away from the world and scared to come out. So how then can we take off the mask and be more confident? Let's talk about that now. To take off this mask we put on is to find confidence-building techniques. What works best for you? Maybe it's identifying the things you dislike about yourself and working on them individually. If there are a lot of things, you cannot do it all in one sitting. It'll take time and dedication with each one individually. Let's say, for example, you have a problem with your physical appearance. You dislike that your nose is too large, for example. To most people who see you, they don't even notice. But you do because it's your body. This feature brings you down. By covering yourself up, you are being someone other than who you are. We may even go so far as to physically alter our bodies through surgeries that not only cost a lot of money, but may make it even worse. While it may help in one aspect, not everything works out perfectly, and our quest for perfection fails us once again. In order to properly cope with this comes down to accepting these physical aspects of ourselves. We may not be able to change them by any natural means, but we can learn to work on ourselves so we can accept these things. How do we accept these things about ourselves, however? It goes back to the confidence building. Find little things in each day that you are appreciative of and happy about. I actually did a guided meditation about gratitude if you would like to listen to that, since it can help significantly in this area. I'll have an annotation and a link in the description. Once you've begun becoming more appreciative of these things in everyday life, your attributes you don't like will follow. Going back to the example of someone with a large nose, they could be thankful that they have a nose at all, and that it's functional and that they can smell good and bad scents in the world. All this comes down to one thing. It could be worse than what it is. When you change your perspective to be appreciative and thankful, you will notice a positive shift inside of you. Like the light begins to shine and you begin to accept yourself for who you are and not be so judgmental of your so-called flaws. The idea of perfection we have in our mind is what brings us down. I did a video about perfection as well as finding the beauty in imperfections. I'll have an annotation and a link in the description to this video as well. Also realize that insecurities we have with our body or thinking or anything else mostly comes from us comparing ourselves to others. We are not anyone else. We are ourselves and can only be ourselves. But on top of that, we fear judgment and being made fun of from others. We go along with whatever anyone else is doing, especially the so-called cool people, to fit in, make friends, and be so-called normal. There is no normal. Can you really call people friends that don't really know the real you? No, because when you are putting on a mask and being someone different, people only like the mask and not who you are under the mask. Thus, you cannot call someone a friend who doesn't even know you. And finally, realize that it's not possible to accept everything about yourself. There are things, even those that are the utmost appreciative and accept themselves, will feel self-conscious over. It's part of the human experience and our ego. Our ego analyzes everything, compares us to other people who walk this planet, and forms a comparison of what do they have that we don't, and how we can get it, which leads us to self-doubt and confidence issues. But as long as you stay with your true self and goals, this will be minor in comparison to how it could be when you were always in need of hiding yourself. So in conclusion, we wear a mask to hide ourselves and our flaws from others. In order to take this mask off, we must build confidence within ourselves. By becoming appreciative and taking each thing we dislike about ourselves one at a time, we can build this confidence and let go of trying to fit in and having a fear of what others might think of us. I hope this information was informative and helpful to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like more content, please feel free to subscribe.